Good morning. Happy Friday morning live. So, I'm talking to Black women today because it is Heart Month and it is Black History Month. And this is something that we don't often address. And truthfully, we're often told, eat less, move more, restrict more, stick to a guideline, and it leaves us really stuck and frustrated. And unfortunately, it ultimately does not have the impact we would like on our health. This is important. So, happy Friday morning. This is Friday Morning Live with Dr. Jenn. I help families and adults reverse metabolic disease using joyful medicine. Joyful medicine is where evidence-based lifestyle medicine meets real life humanity and joy. So thank you for joining me today. So we're going to get right into it because this is really an important topic. I think that we often overlook the effects of stress on life, and they really have an impact. And there have been several recent articles about this. And, we again often talk about just lose weight, move more, restrict more. You feel like you're not doing it right, or it's your fault. And it's really important to get away from this narrative because we have seen, the recent studies have shown that stress has a huge impact. It shows up in so many different ways. It is the effects of stress ultimately lead to shortened lifespan. And this goes across socioeconomic statuses. So often we talk about food and movement and other things, and we attribute it maybe to a, a a resource gap. And resource gap is definitely a problem. Food deserts are definitely a problem. But this ongoing stress, um, economic stress, this exposure to, systemic racism has a real effect on our life and longevity. And we know that socioeconomic status is not protective because we see it across communities and even in healthcare. Where being in healthcare is protective for male physicians, female physicians don't see that benefit. And it's even worse for Black female physicians. So it is a real problem. We have the highest mortality rate in spite of having education, income, access to care, and the knowledge, right? The medical knowledge. So doing everything right does not fully protect us. And it it's more than that, right? We often stress shows up in so many different ways.